Hey guys, it's Grand Admiral Thrawn, and I'm back with a 5th edition in my Hunger Games season. And of course, that means I'm joined with everyone's least favorite sidekick. I'm not being mean because I'm everyone's second least favorite sidekick, Blue Fang.
Good East positioning of the sun, everybody. Let's talk about sidekicks you like more.
Yeah, or superheroes you like more, and villains, obviously. Today we're here to talk about the Teen Titans.
Not go.
We can't afford that theme song. Stop humming it. Anyway.
All right, I'm going to preface to you. No one likes Go, and we kind of figured you didn't like Go either.
Go when I was younger, but okay.
And you had less intelligence.
No, okay, I don't think Go is that bad. Anyway, we're spending too much time here. Let's get into the cast. In District 1, we have the pairing that are the main couple of the show, Robin and Starfire, a.k.a. Dick Grayson and
Corey Anders.
Yeah. In District 2, we have Garfield Logan and Victor Stone, a.k.a. Beast Boy and Cyborg.
In District 3, we have Rachel Roth and Trigon the Almighty. In case you're wondering, Rachel Roth is Raven.
In District 4, we have Slade Wilson, a.k.a. Slade Wilson, because Cartoon Network wouldn't let them call him Deathstroke.
And Terra Markov, a.k.a. Terra.
Yeah. District 5, we have two members of the Hive, Gizmo and Jinx. And yes, I meant to put the Hive in 5.
Womp womp. In District 6, we have another member of the Hive, Mammoth, and your typical everyday monster, Cinderblock.
In District 7, we have BlackFire, Starfire's sister, and Bumblebee, not the Autobot. That's in my Autobots Hunger Games video.
In District 8, we have throwaway villains, Thunder and Lightning.
In District 9, we have two of the clever villains that people like, Mad Mod and Billy Numerous.
In District 10, we have famous Batman villain, Killer Moth, a.k.a. Jury Walker, and favorite cold open villain, Arthur Jacob Finley Light.
Okay, in District 11, we have Aqualad and Speedy. Two, I guess, kind of side heroes in this show.
Also known as Garth Bernstein and Roy Harper, respectively.
In District 12, we have Brushogun from the Japan movie and Red X, even though it's not Robin Red X, because he does exist in the show when he's not Robin.
I'm convinced it's Jason Todd, because if they couldn't get away with Deathstroke, they couldn't get away with Red Hood.
Okay, but here's the thing. That was actually before Jason Todd was Red Hood.
I think that was their intention, and they were calling Red Hood.
Anyways.
You go first.
Okay. Anyways, let's get started. This is the Reapening, so let's actually start with the actual...
For?
Oh, right. So, we were both fighting for who should have Raven, but in the end, I am going to be rooting for Beast Boy and Raven.
Because that's a pairing that was so unofficial, but official at the same time the comics took it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm rooting for Robin and Starfire, purely because Robin is my favorite character, and there's Starfire.
Yeah, Beast Boy's my favorite character, by the way. But anyway, you've sat through us babble on for a while. Let's see the actual Hunger Games.
All right, proceed.
As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Gizmo takes a handful of throwing knives.
Cyborg grabs a sword.
Killer Moth runs away from the cornucopia, even though he could just fly away.
Dr. Light does the same thing, but at least it makes sense.
Yeah. Jinx scares Mammoth off from the cornucopia. By the way, if this were the actual thing, I think Trigon would win simply because he's Trigon.
Raven would win because Raven's beat Trigon.
True, but anyway, if not him, but purely Hunger Games, Robin has the skills to be like the ultimate Hunger Games person. But anyway, we're talking too long. Anyway, so yeah, Jinx scares Mammoth away from the cornucopia.
Speedy and Aqualad fight for a bag. Speedy strangles Aqualad with the straps and runs.
Okay, so we have our first death, and it's Aqualad.
I actually seen that coming.
I actually thought he would have made it farther on this list. I don't know why, but I did.
I also want to point out they're in the same team.
Yeah, they are. Okay, Beast Boy runs away from the cornucopia. That one makes sense.
Good thing I didn't get Raven, because she just fell into a pit and died.
No!
You have the ability of flight. How do you fall into a pit and die?
Oh my gosh. So Raven, our very first Titan, is dead, and it of course has to be the most powerful one of them.
Man, good thing I didn't root for her.
Alright, you're up.
No, it's you.
Oh, right, duh. Starfire grabs a sword.
Slade grabs a jar of fishing bait while Trigon gets fishing gear. That's a scary duo.
Yeah, that is.
We know how scary it is.
Yeah, we've seen it in the show. Lightning cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Okay, we already have 3 deaths.
3 deaths in. Billy Numerous and Robin fight for a bag. Billy Numerous gives up and retreats. Comic accurate.
BlackFire runs away from the cornucopia, even though she can fly away.
Red X runs away from the cornucopia.
Terra, Mad Mod, Cinderblock, and Brushogun share everything they gathered before running.
Thunder runs away.
And Bumblebee finds a backpack full of camping equipment. So, yeah, that's...
3 deaths, and we're not even done with day 1.
Yep. All right, day 1. We're officially on day 1, even though we already were. Gizmo stalks Cinderblock.
Robin, Mammoth, Cyborg, and Billy Numerous raid Bumblebee's camp while she's hunting. That's a weird mix.
Yeah, Dr. Light diverts Mad Mod's attention and runs away.
Killer Moth camouflages himself in the bushes.
Red X explores the arena.
Speedy tends to Trigon's... That's a dangerous thing.
Yeah, that is dangerous. Okay, quick technical difficulties. We're back. You were...
Speedy tends to Trigon's wounds, which is a dangerous thing.
Yeah, I don't know why anyone would ever want to tend to his wounds. If he's already injured, leave it that way.
Hurt him more.
Yeah, anyway. Jinx receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor.
Terra searches for firewood.
BlackFire collects fruit from a tree.
Thunder does the impossible and scares Slade off.
I don't know how you can scare Slade, but he did it. Brushogun searches for firewood, and
Starfire explores the arena.
Beast Boy receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor.
Please let that food be tofu, otherwise
Yeah.
that boy ain't eating it.
All right, so my pick is still alive, luckily.
I have 2 of mine alive.
And we have 3 cannon shots, which are Aqualad, Raven, and Lightning. Why don't we just see everyone's stats real quick?
No district is out, but we are down to 21 survivors.
Speedy has 1 kill, and I think he is the only one with a kill.
Yeah, because Raven fell off a cliff and Lightning committed suicide. So
Shouldn't Lightning have a kill then? He killed himself. Anyway.
It's morbid, but he's right.
Yeah. So, proceed.
Beast Boy and Gizmo run into each other and decide truce for the night.
Gizmo has been the top person every time so far.
Huh.
Cinderblock screams for help.
Dr. Light quietly hums.
Cyborg quietly hums.
Terra questions her sanity.
Trigon receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor.
How hurt do you have to get to have both Speedy and unknown sponsors helping you out?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Bumblebee goes to sleep.
All right. Slade bashes Mammoth's head in with a mace. Okay, the biggest... No, I guess Trigon's the biggest. The strongest normal guy on this roster has been taken out.
Hey, that makes sense, though.
Yeah.
Mad Mod screams for help.
Killer Moth and BlackFire tell stories about themselves to each other.
BlackFire's got some stories.
Yeah.
Robin and Jinx huddle for warmth. That not Starfire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Red X passes out from exhaustion.
Starfire's under a Starfire and sweeps without warmth. Fire is in your name! How do you fail to do that?
Her powers are energy.
Your hair is fire in the comics!
Yeah. Speedy cries himself to sleep.
Thunder stays awake all night.
And Billy Numerous and Brushogun tell stories about themselves to each other.
No deaths this round.
All right. Day 2.
Billy Numerous and Terra split up to search for resources.
He literally splits up to search for resources.
Yeah, he just has an earthbender.
Yeah. Jinx constructs a shack.
Thunder receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor.
Robin stalks Dr. Light.
Cyborg bleeds out due to untreated injuries.
Our second Titan is down. All right, we are already down 2 Titans, and we have only gotten 4 deaths.
Yeah.
How? I don't know. They're losing in their own Hunger Games. Oh, wait, I think that one's me.
That's you.
Okay, Speedy silently snaps Red X's neck. Okay, Red X is dead.
No wonder Speedy healed Trigon's wounds. He killed Red X.
Yeah.
Anyways, Brushogun diverts Starfire's attention and runs away.
BlackFire searches for firewood.
Slade tries to spearfish with the trident.
Killer Moth tries to sleep through the entire day.
Cinderblock travels to higher ground.
Trigon sprains his ankle while running away from Gizmo. Okay, Trigon is completely nerfed here because there's no way Gizmo scares him.
This is Teen Titans Go, Trigon.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Mad Mod begs for Beast Boy to kill him. He refuses, keeping Mad Mod alive.
At least Beast Boy's still alive.
Bumblebee... Oh, that's you.
You can take it.
Yeah, Bumblebee travels to higher ground. You just get the next 2.
Alright. Mad Mod... Oh, wait. An arena event. Okay. The remaining tributes begin to hallucinate. Mad Mod survives. Beast Boy survives.
Brushogun eats a scorpion thinking it's a delicate dessert.
Okay, at least Beast Boy's still in here. Speedy survives.
Terra and Thunder jump down the rabbit hole to Wonderland, which turns out to be a pit of rocks.
Her whole power is rocks. She should have known that was coming.
Hey, she's hallucinating.
Yeah. Dr. Light survives.
Robin mistakes Gizmo for a bear and kills him. Okay, thank goodness Robin's still alive. He's the primary one I want to win.
And oh no, Gizmo died.
Who cares?
Trigon and Billy Numerous decide to jump down the rabbit hole to Wonderland, which turns out to be a pit full of rocks. Okay, so Trigon is dead. I was completely wrong. If he was in a Hunger Games, he would not do good.
Cinderblock survives.
Jinx hugs a tracker jacker next, believing it to be a pillow. At least she did better than Domino in my X-Men one.
Yeah. Starfire drowns Bumblebee, who she thought was a shark trying to eat her.
Okay.
Both my picks survive!
Yeah, way to brag. Okay, Killer Moth and Slade decide to jump down. Okay, Slade jumping down the rabbit hole makes no sense. I don't care if he's hallucinating. We're down both Slade and Killer Moth. So many people are jumping down this rabbit hole.
Don't worry, BlackFire survives.
Okay, so we're definitely proceeding. 13 cannon shots. Okay, wow.
Over half of the cast in total died in this one round alone.
Okay, we have Mammoth, Cyborg, Red X, Brushogun, Terra, Thunder, Gizmo, Trigon, Billy Numerous, Jinx, Bumblebee, Killer Moth, and Slade all died. We are definitely checking stats. I just want to point out,
10 people died during that one event. The other 3 were killed before it.
Everyone's stats. Okay, District 1 is completely intact. Beast Boy is still alive.
Districts 3, 4, 5, 8. Districts 3, 4, 5, and 8 are completely down.
And 12.
I hope we weren't rooting for anybody
The only survivors left are Robin, Starfire, Beast Boy, Cinderblock, BlackFire, Mad Mod, Dr. Light, and Speedy. I don't know.
8 survivors.
How Speedy is still alive amazes me. And luckily for us, almost half of the cast are still main Titans. Back to Fallen Tributes.
3 of the 8 are main Titans.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Proceed.
Robin, Speedy, and Starfire sleep in shifts.
Beast Boy starts a fire.
Dr. Light thinks about winning.
BlackFire begs for Cinderblock to kill her. He refuses, keeping BlackFire alive.
And Mad Mom questions his sanity.
That, I believe, would happen. He's insane.
Really? The cornucopia is replenished with food supplies, weapons, and memoirs from tributes families as Mad Mon decides not to go to the feast.
BlackFire kills Beast Boy with a hatchet. You suck, BlackFire!
Robin takes a staff leaning from the cornucopia. How fitting.
That is the most accurate thing that would ever happen in this. Dr. Light decides not to go to the feast.
Starfire also takes a staff leaning against the cornucopia.
Speedy decides not to go to the feast.
And Cinderblock decides not to go to the feast.
Well, both my picks are dead. Unfortunately, Beast Boy can't even win the Hunger Games.
He can't win at love. What do you expect out of him?
Yeah.
Dr. Light receives clean water from an unknown sponsor.
Cinderblock, Starfire, Speedy, Robin, and BlackFire hunt for other tributes.
That's a stacked team.
Yeah, that is.
And Mad Mon is pricked by thorns while picking berries.
Okay, proceed. Everyone's stats, we're going to see because both of my picks are now dead. Okay, so we have all of District 1, Cinderblock, BlackFire, who I wish Beast Boy had killed instead of vice versa, Mad Mod, Dr. Light, and Speedy. So there is...
6 total.
6 left. At least Beast Boy was in the top 7. That I can take.
We are down to the top quarter of the cast.
And Robin has 1 kill, Starfire has a kill, and surprisingly Speedy has 2 kills, and BlackFire has 1 kill.
Man, Speedy is the underdog. He might end up pulling it out.
What did you expect from the guy with a bow and arrow in the Hunger Games, though?
Not much, but I guess, again, if the Hunger Games taught me anything, bows and arrows reign supreme.
Yeah.
No mind powers here.
Poor Beast Boy. Alright, Night 3. Mad Mod looks at the night sky.
Cinderblock dies from hunger.
He's a giant rock guy. Okay, Starfire shoots an arrow into Dr. Light's head. Ooh, Dr. Light is down.
The fact that he made it this long surprises me. He's normally a cold open.
Mm-hmm.
Speedy tends to Robin's wounds.
And BlackFire receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor.
BlackFire begs for Starfire to kill her. She reluctantly obliges, killing BlackFire.
I could see that happening the other way, but not Starfire killing BlackFire.
I mean, did you remember last time that she ended up taking her war
I know,
crimes?
but still, she's apologizing to her sister who tried to get her sent to jail.
In Go, she actually did try to kill her.
I know. Robin steals from Mad Mod while he isn't looking.
Speedy picks flowers. Oh wait, Beast Boy was top 8, not 7.
Oh, dang. All right,
we had 7 going in. Now we have 4.
I think we're in the top 4 now.
Yeah.
Our options are Starfire, Robin, Mad Mod, and Speedy. 3 cannon shots because Cinderblock, Dr. Light, and BlackFire are all dead. Might as well look at everyone's status. Starfire has now jumped up with 3 kills. Okay, that's impressive. And Speedy has 2, Mad Mod has 0, and Robin surprisingly only has 1. Although that does make sense because no killing rule.
If he had no killing rule, then how did he have the 1?
Proceed.
Mad Mod and Speedy threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die.
Okay, no matter what, one of your picks wins.
Yep. So?
Robin attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. Robin made the top 2. That is believable. But that means, ladies and gentlemen, our winner of the Teen Titans Hunger Games is Starfire from District 1.
You know what? I'll take it.
Yeah, I know she wasn't your main pick, but one of your picks won.
Hey, the main pick got 2nd place. I'll take that. That's a guaranteed victory.
All right, so, yeah, this is another one of my Hunger Games, and, you know what? I'm willing to admit it. I'm happy a main Titan won. The winner is Starfire, but let's see exactly what happened. So, in dead last, we have Aqualad.
The worst of the Titans is somehow Raven at 23rd.
Yeah. Lightning in 22nd.
Mammoth in 21st.
In 20th, another one of the Titans who should have done way better. Cyborg.
In 19th, Red X.
In 18th, Brushogun.
In 17th, Terra.
In 16th, Thunder.
In 15th, Gizmo.
In 14th, Trigon, who should have done infinitely better.
In 13th, Billy Numerous.
In 12th, Jinx.
In 11th, Bumblebee.
In 10th, Killer Moth.
In 9th, with 1 kill, very befitting of his name, Deathstroke.
In 8th, unfortunately, he didn't win, Beast Boy.
In 7th, Cinderblock.
In 6th, Dr. Light.
In 5th, a literal war criminal with only 1 kill to her name, surprisingly, BlackFire.
In 4th, Mad Mod.
I want to point out that he's our highest going pacifist.
Yeah.
Anyways, in 3rd, with 2 kills to his name, Roy Harper, also known as Speedy, also known as Discount Robin.
Yeah. In 2nd place, the main character of the show, Dick Grayson, a.k.a. Robin.
And in 1st, with 3 kills, the horribly misrepresented from the comics, we have Starfire, also known as Corianders.
Honestly, I'd prefer this show version than the comics.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know, but still.
But anyway, what are the odds that one of your picks will win when it's not on your own channel?
Almost nothing, but apparently it happened. So
anyway, this is Grand Admiral Thrawn and Blue Fang signing off. The winner of this Hunger Games is Starfire. I'm so happy that a Titan actually won.
Hey, for the most part, the Titans did well.
Yeah, except for Raven and Cyborg.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. Teen Titans, go. This is Grand Admiral Thrawn signing off.
Take care.
See you in the next one, which will probably be a Mandalorian's Hunger Game.